This is my spiritual community here at Center for Spiritual Living Ocala. I have been here for over 15 years. This place, almost every Sunday, this is how I reset my time, coming from my spiritual modality into here, what we have now at Center for Spiritual Living, which is this community of people from all different backgrounds, faith backgrounds, ethnicity, all of it. And we come together to uplift each other and to grow and to see each other, right? There's too much division, man. Got to see each other. So here we are, my wife and I, Norma Anderson. We have a wellness center here in Ocala, Florida. And I am a registered nurse as well as an interfaith minister with Alliance of Divine Love. So Alliance of Divine Love, what do? We look for the love in all of the modalities. That's what we speak to. So when I found this place, I felt the love, and I stayed here all these years. And that's why I show up with my gifts and talents and tithe in this way, which is this, the music medicine. So as a nurse, I could come at you with any other kind of medicine, but I know that music tends to be more accepted. So, especially gentle music. And this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to duplicate and remind your body of a time when all your needs were met. So when I asked you if you've ever experienced a sound bath like this before, a lot of people put up their hand to say, no, I have not. The truth is you have. You've been created that way. You were in the universal sound bath that we have all experienced. No matter what ethnicity, no matter where you come from, no matter which part of the world, it does not matter. And for those of you who are curious about me, I am from Kingston, Jamaica, born and raised, but grown here in the United States with loving hands and beautiful community. Here I stand as a Jamaican. And the reason I bring that up as being a Jamaican, I have been the daughter of so many and have had the gift that is the sound bath, which is the language that I have been gifted. And so now you'll hear me code switch from time to time. So every now and again, I'm going to talk to you in a little bit more Jamaican style, which is a little bit of Patois and a little bit of American, so you can understand me, right? All right. Here's the thing. We've all been in the universal sound bath. We were all created in it. What do I mean? The womb space. Before your human story started, before people gave you whatever label they gave you, whatever stuff they told you, you know, to this, to that, you came from this, you didn't come from, whatever. We were all in that space, and no one controlled that space. It was between you and divine energy, and everything that you needed to create the body that you are now inhabiting was available to you. And guess what? If you needed something, you did it. If you were hungry, you ate. If you had to eliminate, you eliminated, you know. If you needed cells, you got cells, right? All of it was there for you. Guess what? Nature shows me this, that even though the tree loses those leaves, I know that leaves exist in those branches. And I also know that it'll keep coming back. And it keeps evolving. And if that's the case, then the same must be true for us, that we keep evolving. So we must still be in what? The universal sound bath. So right now, I just want you to close your eyes for a second. Get rid of the sense that is your seeing sense, because you're looking at me and judging. What color clothes is she wearing? What is she saying? Why is her hair like that? All of these things. We get rid of that sense. And I want you to just tap into your hearing sense now for a moment, because that's what we're tapping into for this sound bath. And I want you to extend that hearing sense all the way out to see if you can recognize the faintest sound you can hear in the next 10 seconds. Go. Good job. Come on back. I don't know if you noticed something, but did you notice there's a bunch of sounds all around you? All kinds of random sounds, right? The beep, 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 beep over there, and the chirp, 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 chirp.
I did not even hear that man until you said it.
Universal sound bath. You're always under the stimulation of sound. Sound is always here. It is always here. And you're always under stimulation. And those of us who feel stimulation and get overstimulated, then the body responds with things like cortisol and adrenaline. So I'm asking you to take a moment, get into that breath space, and let the sound just wash over you. Don't take it in. Just let it wash over, right? The same is true for this moment. We're going to remind your body of all your needs are met. And if that's the case, what does the body do? Turn off the fight or flight and go back to something called homeostasis, balance, happy, healthy body. That's the mantra. And it's different for each person. Balance looks different for every single person. So when we're playing these sounds, just pay attention to how you're feeling, and if it's uncomfortable, just know it will pass. Breathe through it. The same is true for anything in the world, in your life. You're subject to all that stimulation. Breathe, let it wash over you. Let it pass through. Don't hold on to it. Don't make judgment. Don't connect. None of that. Just say, ooh, I'm in the sound bath, child. Does anyone need a pillow or a small bolster? All right, mom and dad are here. The bolster, Norma, oh, now it's another bolster or a pillow. All right, come on in. That can be a pillow. No, she's got a pillow. All right, come on in, come on in. All right. As we get all the wiggles out. Move your form. If you need to move, I suggest you move it. Stretch if you can. For those of you on the floor, turn to the side, go to the back, whatever you got to do, because your body holds onto stuff. So as you're listening to sound, you can do that. Stretch. Again, if you have a phone that has recording capability, you can pull it out and hit record. I will tell you when to turn it off. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. You're right on time. Come on in. You're right on time for you. Yeah, we were just getting comfortable. If you have something next to you, like a water bottle, try to pull it in a little closer, or shoes, just so that I am able to walk through. This way I can gift your phone the sound very close, especially if you're recording. If I see you're recording, then I will come close to you with the music. That way we can get it on your phone for you, okay? When you get home, it's best to listen to it with headphones on, or earbuds. Thank you to Root and Rise for doing this part. You want to go? The next. All right. So our mission here at Centers for Spiritual Living is that we embody and share truth principles and spiritual practices that empower us to awaken to the power and presence that lies within and all around us, so that we may facilitate spiritual healing and the elevation of our individual and collective consciousness. That's the mission. And how do we do this? You know, hi. We have a vision that we are a thriving new thought community dedicated to spiritual growth and practice, sacred activism, and the transformative love that reveals our interconnectedness and oneness. That's the vision. And what do we mean by sacred activism? It is the intersection of consciousness and action. It is the place where prayer and service activate love, and spiritual principles become lived practice. Sacred activism is how we show up as a beneficial presence in the world. At Your Phoenix is Rising, this is how I show up as in my sacred activism. And we chose these values together as a community. If it rings true for you, I invite you to say it with me. Wholeness of spirit, spiritual and personal growth, collaborative, synergistic community, abundance and prosperity, love and compassion, appreciation and gratitude, peace and balance, the power of freedom, diversity and inclusion, and generosity. Thank you. And because that's important to me, I gather here with y'all. So thank you. All right. Yeah, she's got to get settled. All right. Mr. Bentley's going around doing his rounds. He knows everybody here. Well, almost everybody. All right. Thank you guys so much. I know. Whatever calls. All right, here we go. Real quick check-in. Is there anyone here that prefers not to be touched? If I put an instrument on you, that's going to be a triggering event for you, so. Okay, so most everybody's open to that. Okay. magic walking around. I am a living being created by love. Do you know who you are? Listen to me. As I am sitting here talking to you through the drum, my friends are with me. Do you know who you really are? Perfection walking around. You don't even know how you create your own high cells, blood cells, hair cells, eyes, lips, nose, mouth, everything just looking at me. Look at your skin, holding everything together. The beautiful sound that escapes your body when you smile and say hello, so that I may understand you through the language called English that we share. You are perfection walking around. Stop acting like you are not that which is the greatness in human form. You can't even beat your own heartbeat. Stop it. Stop trying to control it. Co-create. Get with the program. Take responsibility for it. Monitor your actions. Be careful of the self-talk as you are speaking to perfection. When you are speaking to perfection, put some respect on your name. You are still being created in this very moment. It did not stop. It continues on and on and on and on and on and on. You are creating right now as we speak. Look at it. Wow. How'd you make that heartbeat? Can you tell me how you make hair grow? We are co-creating. Every time you go to the barber shop and fix the coiffed upon your crown, you are co-creating the spirit. Recognize what is in the background, what is happening, the beauty, the joy, the majesty that lays in this room. All those years, it has been walking on this soil, the borrowed land that we get to be the stewards of now. Do not play small anymore. I am perfection, walking around. I am a being created by love. Imagine how loud your mother's heartbeat was. How loud the swoosh, swoosh, swoosh of her blood. And yet, here you are. perfection, walking around. I am nature walking around. The same beauty that is in a sunrise and sunset is also me walking around. allow yourself to come back. If you are recording, I would like you to stop the recording at this time. Stretch your body, move your hands and feet around. Get that oxygenated blood moving all the way to the tippy toes. And what I mean by oxygenated blood, I mean deep breath in. Then let it out with a sigh and a wiggle. Another deep breath in. Let it out with a nice big sigh and a wiggle. We're waking back up to go back out into the community, right? Back into Ocala, because if you leave here like this, people are going to wonder what I did to you. So another deep breath in. Let it out with another sigh and a wiggle and maybe a stretch. Welcome back. Welcome back. And if we could bring the house lights back up, just kind of wake everyone up a bit more. Yes, welcome back. So the way that we do our sound bath is a little different from how others do it, but there's so many different musicians and wonderful musicians out there offering this medicine to you. You can get it live like this, or you can go online and find it, but it's everywhere. Tap in. I invite you to tap in. Thank you guys for showing up and playing in today's sandbox. For those of you who are new to this kind of modality, I invite you to just be gentle with yourself for the rest of the day. This is for everybody. What happens when you shake up water? Like if I had a glass full of water and I shook it up and there's sediment in there, right? It's going to be cloudy. You're not going to be able to see well today, but everything's going to come towards you like, ooh, look, shiny person. So that's why you're mindful about what you take in today, what you expose your body to, what you expose your energy center to. Be careful, because you are in a cloudy state until everything settles, and then please engage your lymphatic system, circulatory system, drink lots of water, push it through the body. We shook it up, we need it to leave.
Does anybody want to share anything
Yes.
that happened for them or experienced?
Yeah,
or
I'd like to hear
particularly if it
how
was
the
your first
experience
time?
was for anyone, only because I love feedback and it's very helpful for us as musicians to know what's helpful and what's not so helpful. So would anyone like to share their experience? Right here, the one that's jumping up and down. Which, by the way, for those of you who did not know, Amora did bring you the shaker in the background. If you heard a shaker, that was Amora. She was helping with the sound bath. Yay! Thank you. Yes. She's like, y'all better recognize I was over here. And she also gave you that inner child work, so you heard her voice from time to time. So thank you, Amora. Go ahead.
Anyway, I'm Sam, and we were a little late, but my favorite part, and something that I haven't actually seen you do before, surprisingly, is these little utensils over here. I want to hold them up because most of you had your eyes closed. You had no idea what she was doing, but I was watching her. These little things right here, they were making the sound difference in this thing right here, man. And I was trying to point it out to Nick because I'm like, whoa, that is really, really cool.
Yeah, the
It brings
gong.
you, excuse you? Do you mind?
Yeah. Yeah. So Amora, just FYI, has been coming to Sound Bath since Sam's been pregnant. So
Yep.
ever since she found out she was pregnant, she's been coming to our Sound Bath. So
Yes,
thank you
but
for bringing
you're
her.
welcome. But yeah,
Yeah,
I just
she's
wanted
so
to
used
point
to
that
it.
out. That was really
Yeah.
cool to
Yeah.
see something new come out of that.
Yeah. So you never noticed it was there before. Yeah.
No.
We've
I
always
never
had
knew
the
that
gong.
that's how you
She's
did
just
that,
seeing
you
it
know?
now.
No, I've seen it. No, I've
No,
seen it.
to see the, oh, okay, I got
The
you.
tools,
The
the
tools,
utensils
the
that
tools.
make the different
Usually the
sounds.
eyes are closed. Yeah,
Yes,
you're right.
my
Yeah.
eyes were not closed today. I
Anyone
was
else had
awakened.
like a connection to a certain instrument and it was like, what was that? Oh, back there in the back. Wait. We have people online who cannot hear you. If you could please introduce yourself and then, what your feedback is.
My name is Mary,
Hi, Mary.
and what I liked about this particular session was that it kept your thinking mind, your busy mind, coming back to the music. because sometimes it's difficult to keep our busy mind from traveling off and taking us into other places. So with the changes of the rhythm and the music and the blend was so good for, first of all, for beginners, because it keeps your busy mind from traveling. Has anybody noticed that?
Yeah.
That when
You
the
can't
music
think.
changed, it brought your thoughts back to the music, and even though you may be of traveling, but anyways, I've been practicing meditation for many, many years, and I like the way you did this. It was beautiful.
Oh, blessed
I
love.
went into
Thank
the
you.
forest.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Thank
went
you,
into the
thank you,
forest.
thank you. Yeah, we do that. You know, it's like switching your brain. Just as you get used to a certain beat, and just as you say, hey, I'm on this now, I switch it. You know, and it's the same thing. That's how sound and vibration works in your world. And you can decide to switch that at any moment to what you focus your energy on. So y'all remember the exercise we did at the very beginning where you just closed your eyes for 10 seconds and tried to hear the smallest sound you can hear? It does the same thing that we just did. And so if you are somewhere where the sound bath that you're being exposed to is not something you want to hear, like I did when I was doing the COVID work and you hear beep, 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 and you're running for codes, that sound bath is not something we all want to hear. But when you get to that moment, you can take a breath and hear something you do want to hear, like the sound of birds. Their hertz actually does help you get back to homeostasis. So when they're chirp, 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 it helps you. And it's random. There's no way for you to know when the bird's going to chirp next, right? So if you stop in the middle of whatever crazy is going on around you, take a breath and see if you can hear the faintest sound. Sometimes it's the sound of my own breathing is the faintest sound I can hear in that moment over all the other sounds. And it does that. Breaks the chain of going on in your head.
Can't hear the fan anymore, though.
Yes.
Not that one.
Oh.
Somebody's making
Thank
me
you
work.
guys so much for this feedback. It's very helpful. Especially those of you who are new to this kind of thing. I'd love to hear how it was for you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Don, and
Hi,
I'm
Don.
visiting from Los Angeles. I'm a sound healer out there. Thank you. I appreciate the invitation here, and I really enjoyed it. Everything was excellent. Thank you for holding space. I really needed this personally. I connected with many of the techniques and all, and I really love the nature sounds, the bird calls and the frog thing like that, and the fact that you were all playing at once, creating this natural soundscape was incredible. And also, I guess that's the auto harp you were playing.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
The angel therapy harp. Big up to Barbie Edwards for stringing those in the way that she does. It's a whole healing thing that she does with the auto harp.
Yeah,
So it's
beautiful.
really neat.
Thank you so much.
You're
And your
welcome.
guiding was excellent too. So thank you.
Thank you, thank you. I love it when other sound musicians get a chance to get the medicine too. I got to do that when Donnie was here. How many people were here when Donnie was here? When that sound musician came in a couple of weeks ago? Yeah, but I mean, that was really nice to get the medicine.
Hi everyone, I'm Chelsea. I've been coming here for a while on and off. I love it here. I'm so glad I was able to make it in. Thank you. I know, thank you. This was amazing. As I expected, as soon as I walked in the building, I could feel the shift in energy, and it was incredible, and I appreciate that. For me, I'm from Southern New England. I'm from Massachusetts, so for those of you who can relate, when you did this ocean thing, I thought I could keep it in, but when you did that, it feels like home. Thank you so much.
Yeah. That part. I get to go home to the islands every time I play that. I'm sitting in my meditation and I grab my ocean drum and I just watch the beads and I'm back at the sea. Being centrally located, being near sea, the salt, it's very difficult for those of us who are water people. So it's a way to connect to the water element.
Hello, I'm Marge. This is my
Hi,
first
Marge.
time here, and I kind of let my mind started wandering to beautiful things that have happened or sounds that have happened in my earlier life, and the ocean thing. But I kind of more took that because I used to live near a creek, and so I would sit there and in the falls, like on a higher rock, and I just used to meditate there, and the birds really got me because like here in Florida, in Ocala, I can't hear the birds because of the air conditioning, and sometimes I just open my windows and just I love waking up in the morning and listening to those bird sounds. It's like it's so spiritual. It's just, but thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Yeah, it's my pleasure. Yeah. I like outside, inside. There's something about, me remembering that, oh yeah, we're part of nature just because I'm in a little box.
The
in a
birds came
house.
about. We were in Jamaica and sitting on our veranda there, and the sounds of all the nature is just amazing there. And we're sitting there, and I pulled up my phone, and I recorded it. And when she woke up, I played it for her, and she was like, oh, my God, that's amazing. So she immediately started looking for birds. So we added the birds to our sound bath.
And it's actually a children's toy, is what you hear. So these ceramic birds are actually under the children's toy area, and they
But they're
come
ceramic.
together. But they're ceramic. They come together. There's like a whole little grouping of them.
Let's give your kids glasses.
And they're so fun because you put water in them, and that's how you get the sound. And you have to, and I love anything that makes you actually slow down and play a little bit. But it's so fun to see what happens when people start, those birds. It's nuts how, the child comes out, because the child never went anywhere. I mean, they're still there. I thought.
Actually, in one of in Silver Springs Park, they used to have a little shop anyway with all different kind of birds. And if you just clicked it, you could hear the sound of that particular bird. So I had a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
But it was just the experience with, oh my God, I can't even.
The
I'm so
owl.
full. I am so
I'm so glad.
full.
I'm so glad. The owl comes all the way from Mexico.
Thanks to our friend in the corner over here, Marcy. She
She
brought
travels
me
to
that from
Mexico. She brought us back the owl to add to the sound bath. Yeah, it's so interesting. The rain stick is from another friend from Bulgaria. So I tried to go by your phone with the rain stick because it does that sound that's like, reminds me of when I was young and the rain on the roof. I don't know how many people had that in their experience, but I did. On the zinc roof, yeah, that was the jam right there. So if your phone was available, I tried to get that right close to your phone, so, yeah. And again, if you recorded it, I invite you to go back and listen later when you're by yourself, at home, chilling, whatever. Just put in earbuds and just listen. Completely different experience. And your body goes, oh yeah, I'm back. Because your body just knows how to do that. And you can always tap in. All you have to do is close your eyes and engage the sound bath. Oh, back there. Another comment. Oh, thank you guys so much for, being open to this kind of thing. Because not everybody is, people think it's like this scary thing. I'm like, no, honey, we just play random sound.
I just
We,
wanted,
you know.
I just wanted to make Norma walk over here to me to get attention. My name is Kathy. I'm a very big world traveler, and one of the things, number one, it was when you walked into the building itself, there was a warm and welcoming presence that said, "Come in, have a seat, have some tea," and I look around at the wide variety and diversity in a building, and I know that I have found a spot that I would call home, right? But you took me through 7 continents, and I've been to all 7 of them, because I went to Asia, and then I went to nature in the Czech Republic, and then I heard the slopes in Antarctica, and then I heard the glacier crack when you got on, I'm sorry, I apologize, that bowl that's in her hand this moment, that bowl. And I was right there when I was in Antarctica and actually physically saw that. So not only that, I really enjoyed seeing the memories of my own travel, but what I also really enjoyed was feeling my partner's energy and us going back and forth in the different frequencies, and all of that together is still home. if that makes sense. And it
Yeah.
will with this crowd of people, it absolutely would. So thank you. It's been a minute since I've seen you. Thank you very much.
You're
Always a
welcome.
joy and a pleasure, and thank you for your time as well.
Thank you, yeah. So the whole point, I mean, oh, hold on 1 second. No, actually, the people online can't hear you. So, yes, they can't hear you. That's why we need the talking stick. It's connected to the board, so
I just wanted to, now I have to whisper because
it's okay.
I just feel like it was transcending. And because I just looked at the phone to see how long the whole video, the whole thing was, which was 35 minutes. And there were times that it felt like we were just always there. And then there were times that when it was over, it was just like, wait, you just started. So it was this transcendence through the dimensional areas of nature and everything. And I just know that rain stick's super heavy, so kudos to you for that. Yeah, that's a heavy rain stick. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. I enjoyed it.
Yes, another energy musician. Heck yeah, I love it, love it, love it. Oh, right here. And again, you are always getting in a sound bath, y'all. All we did was join nature because it's always happening.
So one thing that was interesting for me today was a chant came to me. I don't have the melody for it, but I have the words. Sing to me a song of peace. Let that peace be in my heart. Fill my heart and let it be. Let that peace be me. Sing to me a song of peace. Let that peace be in my head. Fill my head and let it be. Let that peace be me. Sing to me a song of peace. Let that peace be in my soul. Fill my soul and let it be. Let that peace be me.
Wow, all kinds of stuff come out of this medicine. Holy mackerel. Have you ever written a song before?
No, that just came to me.
That just came through. It's interesting because I call it when my ancestors show up, you know, like when I drum, that's you guys hearing my ancestors because it's in my body. I just kind of let the drum happen and I speak through the drum. And so who knows, man, you probably have that. That is awesome. Yes. I already heard the melody, so. But you know, I always hear a melody with a djembe twist, so there's always a djembe.
That's what we write
Yeah,
together. I
yeah.
do words.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so neat. Yeah. All right. Did anyone here have a feedback that was unpleasant and you are feeling like it's okay to share that? I'm just curious. Like a sound.
Sometimes it's a
didn't
particular instrument that just didn't resonate
Yeah,
with
or
you.
I didn't like when you walk by, or anything of that nature that we can improve upon. Here we go. Pam has something.
For
Okay.
myself, I mean, I guess it's self-criticism, but either way, like, I need to practice the drums more. That's all. I like it, and I get super hot, and I feel it, so it kind of like, just kind of.
Yeah, but how long have you been playing the drum?
Oh, maybe 6 years, maybe, I don't know, 6
Okay,
months.
so
It
if
hasn't
Amora,
been too
but
long,
Amora
and I
just
don't-
started walking, love.
Yeah, so, yeah, so
Again.
a couple, okay, a couple
Okay,
months.
so yeah, you're in infancy, sweetie. You are okay. And to come and to step into a powwow drum is not easy because it comes with the power of the entire energy that is the earth. So yeah, that's why you're so hot. Yeah, that native side coming through. Yeah, true. Oh,
Where?
her husband. He was just making a comment on her hotness. He makes her blush all the time. Yeah. Thank you guys so very much. As you can tell, if you take a nice other breath, you can smell the food that is wafting in the air. You know, I
Feel
love
free to stay and enjoy the community.
yes, enjoy
Whether you brought something
the
or not,
food.
I'm sure there's enough for
And
everyone.
also, if you are one that's like, oh my gosh, I love this. I need to know when you're doing this again. We have business cards in the back. There's one for myself. If you need an esthetician or a nurse
There's
coach,
our Vanna White.
that's me. If you need a massage therapist, that's my beautiful wife and her magic hands. And yes, and we are all about what we can do naturally to help you recover your body. And we also work as part of your healthcare team. So just because you have another part of your healthcare team that does Western medicine, it's also necessary. Don't let go of it. It's needed. All of our team members are needed. Okay?
The bowl.
The bowl, I'm going to be taking the grounding bowl into the next room as we change over this room for food. So I'm
Grounding
going to
bowl?
take the grounding bowl. You're invited to stand inside of it. Yes. We could even do a sandwich where we put the bowl on your head and one on your feet. And two people are playing. Oh my gosh, I wanted to. Yes. So if you're one that loves that kind of vibratory thing, we're going to be taking that bowl into the library area and inviting people to engage. If you are a part of our service volunteer team to help turn this room around, or you want to help with the tables and chairs, please, please.
Yeah, if
we
I could
need
get
your
a
help.
couple of nice, handsome young men, older men, doesn't matter, to help me move
We
some
have
chairs around,
what's
that would
coming
be
up
great.
next.
Everybody else, if
Okay.
we can have you out into the vestibule until we get the room set up.
Also, real quick, everybody.
Attention!
Real quick. As we're moving around, I'd like to bring your awareness to the following. This community is self-sustaining. We are the ones that pay the bills here and take care of the stuff. We are the volunteers that make this whole thing run. So here's the ask. If you enjoyed this, traditionally a sound bath at Your Phoenix is Rising runs $25 per ticket. If you are getting a personal sound bath in your home with your friends, it's $500. That's the fee. You are here right now as a gift. I'm asking you to please be aware of how the abundance flows through you. I'm asking you to step into that part of yourself that would pay $75 for a massage to feel better, to step into that part of your
85.
generosity. 85 if you're with Norma. Right? Step into that generosity and give of your gifts right now to help support this community so that we can keep bringing stuff like this to you. We can keep bringing cool stuff to you. All right? So I'm going to ask you to do that. There is a basket right here. Aaron's got the basket. It is going around. They're around. Just stop. If you have a prayer that you just need, that we have prayer request forms over there, you can drop it in this little treasure chest right here. I will be praying and praying and praying for you.
Speaking
Not
of
just me,
praying, do we
other-
want to pray over the food? And
Oh, yeah. Let's bless the food, y'all. And yes, doing some Reiki energy on your. Yeah.
And we have a couple of bathrooms for those who want to wash their hands before the food, and we have hand sanitizer over by the plates and napkins.
All right, so those of you who know the blessing song, here we go. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. We thank you, God, for giving the things we need for living, the food, the fun, the friendship, the CSL family. Da-da-da-dum, 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 da-da-da-dum.
Let's eat. Thank you guys so much. We also have our what's coming up next. It's going to be scrolling on the TVs.